This episode was recorded before social distancing measures and travel restrictions came into place.
There's a crisis in Australia, and it's getting worse. Latest figures show 116,000 people have no place to call home. And it's a problem that's not just hitting our cities, but regional areas too. Meaning homelessness is a frightening possibility for more of us than ever before. For these 5 high-profile Australians, it's become a terrifying reality.
You wouldn't have $1 on you by any chance, would you?
I don't want to bother people for money.
It really sucks. I don't even know where the I'm going to go.
Is it fair that I got moved on? Yeah, it is.
I never thought in my life that I would ever be doing this. I feel as unsafe as what I do.
How can I possibly understand if I don't go through it?
They've all agreed to swap their privileged lifestyles for 10 days of being homeless in Sydney and regional New South Wales. They've been finding out what it's like to go from having everything to having absolutely nothing.
Hey, bud, do you have a couple of bucks? I just feel so useless.
I'm lost. I'm just desperate. I just want to sleep.
This is like no way to live. That's not a life.
So there's literally someone on nearly every park bench.
Living amongst Australia's homeless are Deputy Lord Mayor of Melbourne, Aaron Wood.
I know stats, I know all these things, but if I ever said I know what homelessness is, I think I'd be a fool.
Restaurateur and entrepreneur Pauline Nguyen.
If you were to ask me what solutions there are, I don't know. I see it, I observe it. I would love to understand more.
Comedian and radio presenter Kieran Lyons.
Growing up, my perception of homeless people was that they were dangerous people and did something to get there.
Emergency doctor and businessman Andrew Rochford.
I genuinely have such little understanding. What do they need? What do they want? It's embarrassing how little I know.
And model and social media phenomenon Ellie Gonzalez.
I've never found myself in a position where I don't know where I'm going to sleep. So it's actually really quite scary.
So far, the 5 have found out how it feels to sleep rough in the city and regional Australia.
This is becoming routine and it feels shit.
It's not safe. It's not safe for people to do this.
And the poor guy who bumped into me, he just absolutely smelt of urine.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Tonight, their journey continues in crisis accommodation.
I've developed some sort of like anxiety, depression comes in with that.
Homelessness is not a sickness, it's a state of being.
Then they discover what it's like on the bottom rung of Australia's housing ladder.
Can't say that I've ever pissed in a cup to stay somewhere before.
Just at the trough there for me.
What, in front of you?
Baby's room's that way.
Did I use those PowerPoints there?
Wires are actually live.
And there's going to be a baby in here.
No one's got a right to look down on these people.
No one's got a
They
right.
are different to anybody else.
Thank you so much. You're still a kid.
It's fundamentally changed me, so there's no going back now.
Night 6.
Thanks, man.
And the 5 have less than 24 hours to go in crisis accommodation.
It's definitely helped with my mental state, just being in a place where there is a bed, a bedroom, bathroom, kitchen, everything.
You right, mate? You right? It's a very kind of temporary respite for a very small number of people when there's a huge number of people sleeping rough. So, water?
As great as this place is, it's not a solution.
I'll say.
Oh, that's right.
More than 40% of young Australians who ask for help from homeless services say they have a mental health problem.
What are we doing?
Just clearing out the outside area.
At Kieran's youth crisis accommodation in North Sydney, the psychological stress that family conflict causes is something 20-year-old Dom knows well.
You've also slept on the streets?
Yeah, I slept on the streets for a little bit. It was just like a bit of a family breakdown. Like me and my dad, just didn't really see eye to eye. Putting us in the same room, having conversation about literally anything, it just goes off the rails, most of the time.
Right.
And obviously it's not healthy. I've developed some sort of like anxiety, and with the anxiety, the depression like comes in with that, and so I thought I was worthless and just wasn't doing anything for my mental health, so I just had to leave.
How do you find this place here?
This place is like absolutely amazing. I love it here. Like it's basically just like living in a house with like a completely different family, you know, with a bunch of like fucked up siblings. But no, it's a good vibe. I love it. So now that I've got my own bedroom that I could like run to if I ever feel like I'm having like a bit of a funny time in the head. Yeah, it's just good to have my own place like that.
Man, cheers, dude.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I understand like why there is places like this now, like there is crisis accommodations, because it can just change their whole life, their whole perspective. It can rebuild their self-respect, their self-worth. It can just make them feel like a person again.
$2.2 million Australian women have experienced emotional abuse from their partner. Many are forced into homelessness. At her crisis accommodation in Sydney's West, Ellie's met Anna, not her real name, who says her Australian husband's coercive control forced her to flee, meaning she's now clinging to a temporary resident visa with nowhere to go.
I'm in limbo. I've been married with him for 5 years, and he never wanted to give me a visa. At first, I thought it was okay. I've been working in his business, and in the end, he was controlling everything, every aspect of my life, everything. He just controlling emotionally, psychological, and financially. He never put a knife, or he never beat me, or he was really mentally, he always called me crazy and unstable. He killed my self-esteem. I was a strong woman, really determined. I come to this country in my own. I trust him, and he just abused of this trust. I'm not the perpetrator, I'm the victim, and I am a survivor.
You can't expect people to just jump back on their feet after they've been through some of the things that these women have been through. And it's just beyond me that society's expecting them to.
Awesome, thank you.
Enjoy.
Thanks very much.
Meanwhile, in Sydney's CBD, Aaron's enjoying some of the benefits of being off the street.
Good. Smells good.
And 100 k's to the south in Wollongong, Pauline's also appreciating the basic necessities being provided.
It's good to get my laundry back. It's so nice to have clean clothes.
Yeah, it looks great. Looking forward to it.
And at his crisis accommodation in Nowra, around 3 hours from Sydney, Andrew's met up with Ben, who's been in and out of institutions much of his life.
I was taken from my family via docs because my mother just wasn't physically able to look after me. I did the juvenile justice system when I was 9, and then again when I was 11.
A national study has shown that more than half of all people leaving prison expect to be homeless. A fact Ben knows well.
I got out of jail in May, and I got parole in May, and I got released to no address, no fixed address. I went to my parole office. I went to the housing department first to apply for temporary accommodation, and they said, no, you've had your 30 days for this 12 months. We can't give you any more. I said, dude, I'm just out of jail. I've got nowhere else to go. And they said, we don't care, sort of, can't really help you. You've only got 4 weeks of parole to go. Well, you know, like, fingers crossed you don't fuck up, you know what I mean? And for that first 4 weeks out of jail, that's all I did was fuck up. Like, I didn't flaunt it, you know what I mean? I wanted to go back to prison, you know? I've done nearly 8 years in
So
institutions.
your solution was that Going back to prison
Yeah, absolutely,
was the
man.
best
Absolutely,
option.
for sure. I get my 3 meals a day. The only thing I have to worry about is not getting stabbed or getting raped. And that's only 2 things, you know what I mean? Where out here, there's a fucking 100 things, you know what I mean, that just fuck up all the time, you know? Like, homelessness is not a sickness. It's not a fucking disease. It's not a state of mind. It's a state of being.
Hearing his story, it's so obvious that homelessness isn't something he chose. No one wants to be in a situation where they're homeless. No one wants to be choosing that, but he's somebody else that the system hasn't helped.
Day 7, living amongst Australia's homeless.
You any good at shooting hoops?
No.
Huh?
Not at all.
And over at Taldamunday House in North Sydney, Kieran's met up again with Dom.
Oh.
That was close.
So what's the plan, man? I mean...
After this place?
Yeah.
I don't know, I think I might go into TAFE and get into IT properly.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
After meeting everyone and, you know, getting along with you so well, it's like, dude, I've misjudged this situation so much. Like,
yeah.
Anyone can be in here, like, and...
It's not just the fucked up people. It's
no.
It's the kids that, like, that are just looking for help as well.
It's been so nice meeting you, bro.
Yeah, it's been great meeting you too.
Bro, hug. I'm sure we'll catch up soon, man.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
Keep in touch.
Yeah, see you, man.
For the 5, their time in crisis accommodation is almost up.
It's a good solution, but it's a temporary solution. They've got about a month to 3 months for someone who doesn't have the resources, who doesn't have the support network, who doesn't have the income. I don't know if that's enough time. I just don't know. I hope so, but I doubt it.
Crisis accommodation of this standard or higher has a really big role to play. But to allow them to kind of rise up again and be part of things is going to take a lot of support. You know, it's not just 1 night, 2 nights, 3 nights. It could be months, it could be years. It could be the fact that someone needs some form of support for the rest of their lives. But if that's what it takes, then that's what it takes.
Not knowing where I'm going is a little bit unsettling. I can't imagine what it must be like to go from a place like this, which makes you feel so safe and secure. You can tell there's genuine love and compassion and caring between the guys that are here, between the staff. So I can't imagine how hard that would be for the guys that kind of go from here.
Oh man, you take care of yourself, all right?
I'm going to check in.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Is that cool?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that cool?
Yep. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
See you, lad.
With just one more stage of the immersive experience remaining, the 5 high-profile Australians have been brought back to the warehouse, where presenter Indira Naidu and homelessness expert Dr. Catherine Robinson are waiting.
It's good to see you all. For the past couple of days, you've found out what it's like to live amongst people who are in crisis accommodation. What's that been like?
I don't think I fully grasped first just how catastrophic homelessness is in the regional areas of Australia. It's devastating, these places.
I'm grateful for crisis accommodation. It offers some respite to the most vulnerable. But again, it's temporary. After the crisis accommodation, there's no guarantees. It's part of a system that works sometimes.
You're about to start the last few days of your journey. It may surprise some of you to learn that most people experiencing homelessness don't sleep rough on the streets and don't live in crisis accommodation. Tens of thousands of Australians live in insecure and inadequate accommodation, including boarding houses.
These are places that can be depressing and violent. People go there after leaving prison. Some residents have addiction and mental health challenges. Others simply have nowhere else to go. But these places might be as good as it gets for them.
Aaron and Ellie, you're heading off to boarding houses. How do you feel about that?
Shit scared.
Yeah, not overjoyed, I must say.
Kieran, Andrew and Pauline, you'll be having a very different experience. Okay, it's time to go.
Ellie's been dropped in Marrickville in Sydney's inner west, an area synonymous with the city's boarding house community.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Oh, he just got hit by a car. Fuck. Fuck, I can't believe that dude just got hit by a fucking car. Jesus Christ.
But Ellie's night of shocks has only just begun.
This is us.
Hi, how are you? How you going? Come through.
I'm Ellie, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Matthew.
Matthew?
Yep, come through. Just go through the house with you, just so you know. Tonight there'll be probably about 10 or so odd men that'll be in the house.
Okay.
Right, so bathroom here. There's one bathroom and a shower just through there. Kitchen's through here. So it's a shared sort of thing. So
Yep.
stove, there's microwave and stuff like that. If you just need to clean up after yourself.
Yep.
Rents for boarding houses vary, but more than $200 a week is common. Usually paid from government New Start or income support, it often equates to as much as 2/3 of a resident's income.
So this is the laundry, corner-operated washing machine. We've got your bathroom, you've got another shared toilet. There, toilet papers, everybody brings their own.
Yeah.
Right?
More than 17,000 Australians live in boarding houses. And some residents have been in this one for years.
Perfect, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's really intimidating coming to a house of 9 men. Like, I can't imagine being a woman coming out of domestic violence and having to deal with all of this. And like, people are expected to live here. I actually can't believe people are expected to live like this. Like, this is actually more shitty than sleeping on the street.
After an almost 3-hour drive, Aaron's been dropped off to find his boarding house in Newcastle, a regional city that's seen homelessness rise by 22% in the latest census.
How you going?
I'm good, yourself?
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I'm Wade, I'm one of the caretakers here at the boarding house.
Yep.
This here is Jason, the other caretaker.
Aaron.
Aaron.
Nice to meet you.
There are about 50 rooms here. And as Aaron's about to discover, the bar for getting into one is high.
The number one thing is that you agree when you're here to lead a clean life. Be accepted into this house, you only have to give us a clean urine test.
Yeah.
Wade, happy to do a urine test? Yep.
Bit of a shock to walk in to that. No, I can't say that I've ever had to piss in a cup to stay somewhere before. So we've got a door
Just
here.
in the trough there for me.
In the trough?
Yep.
What, in front of you? Are you serious?
House rules, mate. You can get some more water in if you need it.
Righto. Righto, mate. All we got is for the test.
Yeah. Mate, the amount of blokes that want to tell me that they haven't used in a week or so, and then this tells me otherwise.
Yeah.
You're all good to go.
Thanks, mate.
Aaron might have a bed for the next 3 nights, but around 70% of men who try and stay here
Hey, mate, how you going?
test positive for drugs and are shown the door.
For the people who fail the urine test, it's back to square one. They're back looking for a place to stay. So I think, again, this is one potential solution to homelessness, but it's not going to cater for, a heck of a lot of people.
45 minutes drive inland, near the small town of Freeman's Waterhole, Andrew's arrived at a caravan park.
Hello.
Hello. Come in. Got a little caravan for you.
Thank you.
Right? And a warm bed. How's that?
That sounds spectacular. Right? How long have you been doing this?
We've had this park a fair while. It was a sort of a family investment, and we've got 100% occupancy at any time. Look, this is just today. These people rang me up to try. They're all on the street trying to get accommodation. Right? And there's just a few. Like that's just in one day. Once you talk to the people here, you can see what the circumstances were, how they come to be here, and they've all got a story.
Yeah.
And they're all homeless. I'd say 90%. And if I closed the park today, there would be nowhere for them to go.
Many people living long-term in caravan parks are considered homeless because their accommodation falls below the minimum standard. More than 10,000 Australians call these places home.
There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. It's a caravan park on the side of a highway. It's a slightly different caravan park than the one I'm used to.
Come in. This is so heavy. Have you been carrying that all around the countryside?
Pretty much.
Over to the west of Sydney in Campbelltown, Pauline's enjoying quite a different experience.
This fills the gap because there's that crisis accommodation, there's private rental, which is obviously very expensive for people with low incomes, and social housing, which there's, tens of thousands of people on the waiting list for. So this is that interim measure that gets people into safe, stable accommodation.
Yeah.
A special pilot project and funded by government and philanthropy, Dignity offers a year's accommodation to those age groups with particularly high rates of homelessness, the under 25s and the over 55s.
So basically everything here is for you. They're going to be very big for you, but I didn't know what size you'd be, so I've got some jammies for you.
Wonderful, thank you.
And this is what all of our ladies get, just beautiful basic stuff that a lot of women that come to us don't have.
What a treat.
Is there anything else that I can help you with or do for you tonight? Thank you for coming to stay with us. Thank you for walking the journey, hey. It's just important, and it's just an important story that people need to hear. This is Australia, and nobody should be sleeping on a park bench, should they? No, it's just not who we are.
Can you imagine coming off the street and being homeless for so long and being treated like the lowest of lows, and then coming here and receiving all of this?
This is so fucking gross. I feel sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is lovely, yeah. Look at the bathroom's huge. It's just like a hotel room.
Almost 2 hours south of Sydney, Kieran's settling in at the award-winning Illawarra Youth Foyer Project.
Is this like the best food you've had in like a week?
The barbecue, yeah, definitely.
Here, around 20 young people are offered long-term communal accommodation with intense support.
Hey, how are ya?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
They include 18-year-old resident Kyla,
Lived down here for 3 years?
who, like 2/3 of all people experiencing homelessness, suffered physical or sexual violence as a child.
I moved down here 2016 because when I was 13 I got sexually assaulted, and
Was he someone that you knew?
my uncle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm so sorry.
I get used to it. I have to get used to it in some ways, just to get over it some ways. You can never get over it, but I try not to dwell on it all the time.
Especially someone that you trust and...
Yeah, he was like my father. Like, I was close to him.
And then he just abused that trust.
Yeah, and I was only 13. I knew what was happening, but I didn't make sense of it until My teacher found out what happened. He had 13 charges against him, and my lawyer said, you might not get all the 13 charges guilty, but thank God I did.
How long is he spending in prison?
Pretty sure I got 12 years and 10 years parole.
The court case tore Kyla and her family apart.
I couldn't live at home no more because my parents and me were just fighting all the time, and I couldn't handle it no more. I moved out of home. I slept in my school when my teachers left. If it wasn't for this, I would kill myself. If it wasn't for the support, I would not be here today.
The reality is, if you saw Kyla on the street, you wouldn't know her story. And most people would just judge her the same way they judge every single other homeless person. Every single one of these people experiencing homelessness has this story, and you don't know that story, so why the fuck are we judging them?
The end of night 7, living amongst Australia's homeless. And back in her boarding house in Sydney's inner west, Ellie's already had enough.
I don't have any access to like basic human needs, like being able to go to the toilet safely or being able to have a shower, and it's scary.
Day 8.
How are you, man?
Sit out in the sunshine.
And at Illawarra Youth Foyer, Kieran's coming to terms with just how little money many people have left over from their government payments after covering their rent.
Is that it? $17. It's nothing. How are you supposed to live on this?
We're going to look at our budget and then look at what's realistic and what you can and you can't do.
Specially run workshops for the young residents here include budgeting advice.
Okay.
So I have gas, I have the telephone, I have the internet.
How do I even afford living? Like, that's a ridiculous amount of money.
And for Kieran, who's added up his expenses, New Start payments of around $550 a fortnight are a stark reality check.
You'd be $1,100 a fortnight shortfall.
Yeah. You would be in the hole, mate. Like, you would not be able to survive with all of that if you were on New Start.
It really put New Start in perspective. I mean, it just makes it impossible. It's like a puzzle that isn't solvable.
Those ones, spicy tuna.
Up in Newcastle, at Aaron's boarding house,
That looks all right, that's salad.
the regular food drops help residents make ends meet.
Far out, mate.
Those will make a nice garlic bread.
Absolutely.
But for Aaron, the generosity exposes the flaw in the New Start system.
I think you have to question whether or not the fact that we have to have food charity in Australia is a good sign that we're doing things right. You know, I thought that that's what our welfare system did. It supported people, but it clearly doesn't.
Down the road at the caravan park, Andrew's getting to know the lay of the land.
Walking around now, you know, it's all very crammed together. But see how old all the caravans are. I mean, these are vintage vans.
Hello. Good, how are you? I'm
Tamika.
Andrew.
21-year-old Tamika is pregnant with her first child.
Do you know if it's a boy or a girl?
Boy. He's a boy. His name's going to be Caden James. Anthony. Anthony.
She's due any day.
How long have you been here?
4 to 5 months.
And where were you before that?
On my sister's floor.
Guessing this wasn't the plan?
No. Getting pregnant wasn't a plan. Being homeless all them times wasn't a plan either. So.
Yeah, right. Are you ready to have a baby?
No. No. Mum, this is Andrew.
Hello. Lovely to meet
my
you.
mum, Kylie.
You'll be another grandchild, or the first one. This is it, Grandma.
Yep.
Wow. So where's
The baby's room's that way.
This one.
baby's room through here?
Because of the window up in there, it doesn't shut properly.
Right.
So I've moved out here while I put him in there.
Got it. You don't use those power points there? No.
I've been told to stay away from them because the wires are actually live and it works.
And there's going to be a baby in here.
Well, actually, I'm hoping that it'll be fixed before he gets in here.
There's just so much stuff to do.
I want to be out of here as soon as I can.
Get your own place.
Yes. It's one thing I've been waiting for since I was 18. I'm now 21 and still haven't got a house. But yeah.
Tamika is one of 200,000 Australians on the housing waiting list.
All the very best. I mean, could you imagine trying to raise a newborn in a caravan that doesn't have a shower or a toilet? You can't tell me that if there was a place for a pregnant mother who's about to give birth, that they wouldn't put her in there. It's not about the callousness of the people in that system. It's the fact that there's just actually not enough.
Families are one of the fastest growing groups experiencing homelessness. And the rate of people seeking help with their children is higher in regional areas than the cities.
Well, how are you?
I'm good.
Got your coffee, mate?
Yep. How's things?
Yeah, all right.
In amongst the 50 men at Aaron's boarding house in Newcastle are recovering ice addict Rob and his 13-year-old son, Will.
You go to school and stuff from here as
Yeah,
well?
I go from here, walk down to the bus stop, and then catch the bus to school.
Yeah, okay. So it's just like normal life, but you're living in a boarding house with your dad?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
So this is the digs, mate?
Yep.
Jeez, it's a bit better than mine. Far out. You got a good setup here, haven't you?
Yeah, I know.
Is this Will with the bike?
Yeah.
So he rides motorbikes?
Oh, mate. Does wheelies, does everything. He's unreal.
Should get him into the competitive riding, mate. Everything.
Money.
Like that. Yeah, money.
Money. You know, like getting him into soccer or something like that. It's always registration, it's always uniform. You got to pay every week, you know. It's hard.
So does he miss out on stuff?
He misses out on a lot.
Yeah.
Misses out on a lot. I try and give him as much as I can, but it's very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. He loves being here and everything, but he's a teenager. He needs his own room. He needs his own space.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to say it, but in some ways I'm a bit worried that they're trapped at the moment. And for people with family, with kids, I don't think this is a long-term solution.
The end of day 8.
Is it any two? So that's tails?
That's it. This is all right, isn't it? Hot dog night?
These sausages are good. I had a light on and then I put the kettle on and it stopped. Success. Thank you, Pat. It's just not built for it. It's not a house. It's a caravan.
And at a boarding house in Sydney's inner west, Ellie's reaching breaking point.
I don't know if I can keep doing this. I just don't want to be here. I just want to go home.
Well, you only done after.
I only did 50 uppercuts as well, yeah.
Day 9 of 10.
Oh, you know, I'll be better after coffee.
And in Marrickville in Sydney's west, Ellie's mind's made up.
I literally cannot do another night like this. I can't do it.
Literally, the park, living in the park is better than living in that house.
With Ellie back on the streets, there's also news a couple of hours north at Andrew's caravan park. Tamika's car's broken down.
So she's not drivable.
Yeah, right. Not good timing, now that she and her partner need to go to hospital to get their baby checked, urgently.
Well, he was pretty normal right up until the last ultrasound where his head's showing to be bigger than his stomach growth. So they want to get me up there, make me have an ultrasound, and then they're inducing me to have the baby.
Yeah, right. You okay?
Yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming to find out about it, but...
I'm not sure I've met many people who've been told by a hospital to show up because we need to induce your baby. Yeah, we'll still be standing here.
Yeah, well, when your car's a little bit unreliable, that's you gotta wait on other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
She's scared, mate. She's scared.
I know, mate. I know. She's just actually really good at not showing
it, eh?
Yeah. They can't afford the taxi or the Uber ride or whatever it is. There's no public transport here. It's just such a different world to what I'm used to. It's just different. I just would not know anyone that would be in that position that would be not in hospital right now.
Today we're going to focus on what job you want to go for.
Almost 2/3 of young people currently experiencing homelessness in Australia were once placed in out-of-home care.
So your caseworker helped you to find this place?
Yeah. Thank you.
A glaring trend that Pauline's about to learn firsthand from teenager Michael, who's recently moved into Dignity in Sydney's West.
I went into foster care when I was a year and a half. I got a lot of physical abuse off the carers growing up, a lot of mental abuse as well, which was also hard. I was only just about 10 foster carers in from when I was, a year and a
10
half.
foster carers in?
10, and then from there I went through another 55 foster carers, so I went to 65 foster carers all up.
Returning home to his parents at 16, things soon fell apart in a violent household.
My mother and my stepfather did fight a lot, which I'd get caught into a lot, and it put me in a real bad mental health stage, and I got to the point where I was locking myself in my room, and I attempted suicide a couple of times. I just got to the point where, I just didn't want to face the world at all, I didn't want to show anyone me, basically, and this is the first stable place that I've had in life that I feel good in, and I feel safe as well, and just turned 18, I got my own place now. I just got accepted into a construction course. I'm just trying to pick myself up.
I have a lot of admiration for you.
Thank you.
While the assistance is here, please give credit to yourself for the decisions that you have made, for the actions that you have taken.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're still a kid. There's so many parts of his story that I connected with, and I think about if adversity builds strength of character, then to never underestimate the potential of those who have walked in his shoes.
Bit of a small space here, so watch out.
The number of people without a home, aged 19 to 24, has increased by 117% in the last decade in New South Wales.
Yeah, this is our humble abode, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the lounge room.
So, as you can see, lounge
Awesome
room.
spacious lounge.
But back in Wollongong, Kieran's met up with Aaron and long-term girlfriend, Kayla.
This is what we get to wake up to every
Oh
morning.
my God.
Yep.
This is insane. Like, you can see the whole beach.
You can see the lighthouse from here.
With support from Illawarra Youth Foyer and their rent subsidised, they've managed to sign a lease on a social housing apartment, ending a lifetime of housing insecurity.
It's been very euphoric the last 2 days. We've been going through a lot. We've been together ever since high school. Finished high school, year 12 together.
Homeless.
Ended
So
up, yeah,
things come to
homeless
us,
together.
Straight into
Like,
homelessness
man.
during school. Got a HSC still.
kicked ass for that, and then ended up on the beach for a long year, cold year.
And this house has given us that feeling that we've finally made it somewhere. You know, like we've been striving for so many years to just be stable, you know, in a place where we can call home, to be able to start our own careers, start our lives. But you can't work unless you've got your first needs settled. And those first needs are, safety, security, a home, food, water, like somewhere to even go to the toilet, which a lot of people don't have.
I mean, what's next for you guys?
I'm studying at the moment, Cert 3 in individual support for disability.
Nice.
Aaron just finished his Cert 4 in business and business management.
My future endeavours is to change housing affordability first, to be able to create a business that doesn't only change people's lives, but also changes the system as well. To be able to go for your goals and work for what you want, you need to be able to have sustainable housing, you know. Like
you need to give homeless people support. Not just housing, but support. That's the most important thing, is giving them that confidence, that reassurance. Because without it, I feel like they're just gonna end up back on the streets.
Aaron's time at his boarding house is coming to a close. And Dr. Catherine Robinson's decided to drop in and find out just how far the Deputy Lord Mayor of Melbourne has been impacted by his entire homeless experience.
So what's different about this place?
Well, a lot of the men here actually have families, and kids are allowed to be in this boarding house, which was quite surprising.
I guess you'd say that there needs to be, you know, different options for different people. Homelessness isn't just a singular experience. We need a range of services to meet people kind of where they're at.
I think the other thing that we can do is, particularly for these men with kids, is we need to give them more hope about moving from a boarding house situation into a secure home environment. You know, they're on housing lists, but they're 10 or 15 years until they're going to get a house, and that to me doesn't really give you hope.
So how do we make that pathway faster and easier?
We need more housing. It's as simple as that. I just think, you know, when people always say, well, it's the government, in this issue, it is the government. The people give until it hurts. The charities do the work until they can work no more. And it's really now a matter for our government to fall in behind the will of the people and do what they want done and end homelessness.
Do you think we can afford to solve homelessness?
I think on the flip side, we can't afford not to. We're seeing this as a system and a funding model, but it's actually about people. I think if people in decision-making positions could see this about people, then we might have solved this issue 10 years ago, 20 years ago. That's the thing that gets me the most.
The more vulnerable you are, the harder it is to have a voice.
For the ones who can tell their story, they've decided no one's listening anymore. And
Is that true? Is anyone listening?
Well, I'm
I
listening.
I have my doubts.
I'm listening. And it only takes a few people sometimes to wake up before, you know, the noise gets so loud that those who don't take action look pretty foolish.
Don't stop crying until homelessness is solved.
Yep. Oh, it's fundamentally changed me, so there's no going back now. No going back.
Their time living amongst Australia's homeless is almost at an end.
Just take change.
All right, take it easy, boys. Enjoy the warm weather. Cheers.
I stayed up all night thinking, what can I do now? it's your turn, Pauline, what are you going to do? And so I've been able to experience humanity, I've been able to immerse myself in it, and now the third question is, what the fuck are you going to do about it, Pauline?
It felt really good for you to just sit there and want to hear my story, and that's what I think everyone needs.
I wish that you become a shining example
Thank you so
for
much.
all of the people that you will inspire.
I want to be. Thank you.
And I have no doubt that you will.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All the very best to you. I wish you Godspeed.
Hello, Tamika. How you feeling? Yeah?
And at the caravan park, Tamika's finally made it to hospital.
I just wanted to say good luck. You don't need it. It was lovely to meet you. I'm heading off this morning.
Oh, okay. Well, it was nice to meet you as well, Andrew, and thank you for everything.
The people are great, aren't they?
Oh, they're lovely.
No one's got a right to look down on these people.
No one's got a
They're no
right.
different to anybody else.
That's exactly right. See you, Paula. Bye-bye. I did not expect to grow so fond of this place. The people that I've met here absolutely deserve more. Absolutely.
The 5 high-profile Australians must now return to the warehouse for the final time on their life-changing experience.
It's good to see you all again. During the past 10 days, you've had an opportunity to gain some kind of insight and understanding into what it might be like to be homeless. So how has this experience changed you, Kieran?
I came into this experience having the same judgments that I think a lot of people in Australia have of homeless people, and how wrong I was. It's just changed my perspective completely. It's been a life-changing experience for me.
The common theme is, why do you want to listen to our stories? No one ever wants to listen to our stories. It doesn't cost anything to listen to people's stories.
When you meet people and you hear their experiences, if you're a half-decent person, you're never going to forget it, and you're never going to not try to help people in those situations.
I'm a different person than the person that was standing here 10 days ago. I'm exhausted. I'm relieved. Because I get to go home soon. And I feel bad about that. I feel really bad that I'm relieved. But I am. I'm really relieved.
Why do you feel bad?
Because I connected with people. And I care about them.
Just the fact that people go through this is honestly, it breaks my heart that they do this every night.
You know, when you reel off all the names of the people you've met over the last 10 days, they're all people, you know. And they're just on the margins, day to day, hanging in there, and they don't have the opportunity to have the hopes and dreams that we have. And that's really sad. And just that lack of love, you know? Lack of love. Like every day, I feel love from my family and I feel support, and I don't get it.
What do you think the solutions are to homelessness?
We have to have a good hard look at ourselves and realise we've failed. Because once we do that, then we can start solving it.
Homes. Simple as that. There's got to be more homes.
Tonight, right across the country, 116,000 Australians have nowhere to call home. But for the 5 of you, it's time to return to your old lives.
I won't ever be able to forget just the stories I've heard and the people that I've met, because they've really touched my heart, and it just makes me want to be able to do something to help them make their lives better.
I used to put all of them in the same category, and we can't judge them in the way that I think a lot of us do.
These guys who've been through so much, these guys who've seen so much, they are the ones with the most potential, the most resilience, the most courage, the most grit. That's what I've taken away.
I always thought that it was just a roof over their head. I thought once you put a roof over their head, then it's done. And after the last 10 days, it's not just the roof over their head or shelter. They need a home.
It's in every city, in every town right across Australia, and you know, the time for action is now. The time for talk is over. Another report, we don't need it. We just need to roll up our sleeves and have the will to make an impact.
We know what the solutions are: social care and affordable housing. Homelessness is never a choice, yet we could choose to end it.
If you need immediate assistance or support, contact Kids Helpline on 1800 55 1800 or kidshelpline.com.au or Lifeline on 13 11 14 or lifeline.org.au.